A very good afternoon to everyone. Greetings of peace. Om Shanti. I hope all of you, especially those who are living in the US, had a very good Thanksgiving day and Thanksgiving weekend. And you are feeling a little bit more in the present as to what is happening in your life, let alone what is happening in the world. Because today I thought that we can take a pause to just go within and see and identify those areas that we are totally grateful for, but also how do we choose to show that gratitude? Many times, especially during times like this, or even the holidays, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Diwali, or Eid, whichever faith tradition you may belong to. There are times when we thank the universe or thank God, for various things. But then the next day, I wouldn't say we forget, but it slips our mind, and we many times fall back into doing things the same way that we used to. And so I thought this time, if we can be more mindful of the things that we are really and truly grateful for, and to express our gratitude as we live out our life. Don't just say we are grateful, but to show that we are grateful. So I'm not asking you to, to do things that you're probably not ready for, but just to give it a thought and to start by making small steps. Maybe you're already doing this, so maybe your steps could be bigger, but let us reflect on the things that we are grateful for. And this doesn't have to be big things, It could be simple things like being able to, or some simple, being able to see sunrise, or being able to feel the wind blowing, through our hair or on our face. Because there's so many things happening in our world today, and many things over time we have taken for granted. So let us pause today to observe those things and see what we can do to really show our appreciation. As they say, stop to smell the roses, so something like that. Like, for example, if I'm able to see the sunrise or sunset, it means I appreciate the fact that I still have my eyesight. And I can still sit up and look through the window or be outside and see the sunrise or sunset. Or if I can feel the wind, it means I have the sense of touch and things like that, So just to be totally aware. And what am I going to do to show that appreciation? Maybe to show appreciation to Mother Nature. So something like that. So let's take this time and reflect. So to prepare ourselves, as usual, that intake of oxygen always brings fresh energy into our body and to our brain and to our mind also. So let's take a deep breath in and release. Letting the body relax. Take another deep breath in, deep enough to expand your lungs, and breathe deep into your stomach. And release. One more time. Oh, beautiful. Let your breathing be deep, natural, regular, as you bring oxygen into your lungs and throughout your body, relaxing the entire body, bringing peace and calm to your mind. As I watch my breath in and out, I bring my thoughts to this present moment. And I gently turn my attention inward. And as I connect with my inner self, I'm also totally aware of my breath and realize how grateful I am and how much I appreciate that today I'm able to breathe normally. And as I take these few minutes today to reflect on the things I'm grateful for, or the things I appreciate, things or people in my life, let me identify those areas or those people. And ask yourself, in what way are you grateful for those things and for those people? And like I said, it could be that you're able to see, you're able to feel, you can hear, you can taste. Maybe you have friends around you. Maybe you have people who comfort you. Maybe they're the ones who are always there for you. Maybe you have your job, you have a home, at least one healthy meal a day, whatever it may be. You may want to write it down, or maybe just reflect. And now, ask yourself, what can I do to show my appreciation? Or what do I do to show my appreciation? Because maybe you're already doing that. Not that we have to go out to specifically do something. Then if we specifically do something, it means then that, I want to prove something. So it's not that we want to prove anything, but whatever it is we are doing should come from our hearts. And it should be genuine. For example, how are we going to show Mother Nature that we appreciate what she's given to us? Because At the end of it all, everything comes from Mother Nature. My job, the money, food, clothes, house. So what can we do to show our appreciation? You know, the climate change conference is coming up. And it might be a golden opportunity for me to reflect, for us to reflect. How can we show our appreciation? And even if it is our family and friends, the season of giving, even today is Giving Tuesday. What can we do? In what way can we give back to show our appreciation? And it doesn't have to be big, expensive things. You know, the holidays we spend so much sometimes, which is fine. But I don't have to go out and buy the most expensive gift. It could be the simple little acts of kindness that can show our appreciation and that actually would go much longer, more sustainable. So think about these things. Let us give ourselves another minute or so, to really reflect on this. Emerge our attitude of gratitude. How can we do this to really show our appreciation? Let's take another moment or two. And having done that, I would like now for you to turn a little bit more inward and ask yourself, how much do I appreciate my own self for being who I am? How much have I recognized my own worth? And I grateful for the kind of person I am. And next would be, is there something more? Or I'm sure there is something more that you can do that can even make yourself more beautiful so that you love yourself even more. Make a mental note of it. And lastly, the universal energy, the source, the one from whom everything comes, the one who is the pillar of support for all of us. How much do we appreciate and how grateful are we to have that one in our lives? And how much do we use or access the source? The source is there for us 24/7. How much do I utilize that unlimited source of love, peace, joy, compassion, mercy, forgiveness, power, purity, wisdom. What can I do? What do you do to show your gratefulness towards that one? So these are a few things that I'm throwing out to all of you and to myself also as some ways in which we don't just verbally say we are grateful, but how do we actually emerge that grateful attitude and express it? So take a deep breath in and release, knowing that you have the rest of your life in front of you to show all these things. Wishing you a wonderful, wonderful week and continue to emerge your grateful attitude. Thank you and Om Shanti.